Hey everyone. Oh my gosh, I feel like today was that day, right? I know it's Cyber Monday. Many of you guys are actually shopping right now, but I had to come on. It seems like today was that chaotic day that everything just like starts going sideways for me. And I refuse to allow chaos to not allow me to get on live tonight. So, hey everyone, it's Melissa out of Lake Mary, Florida, and I'm just excited to be able to come here and just share, just to have a conversation. It's been a minute for me because I know that a lot of stuff is going on. Thanksgiving just happened for so many of us. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I did. I actually relaxed. I didn't do much. I didn't go on, and I didn't go on live. I didn't go, go crazy. I was just basically still. And sometimes you just got to be still so you can hear from God. And today was that crazy day. And said, the title for us talking today is even in the midst of chaos. I want you to push through because truly today. I mean, the phones wasn't working, the internet wasn't working for me. I spent an hour and 35 minutes on the phone with Spectrum, and they still couldn't fix my phone. Got off of Spectrum and then thought everything was okay with the internet to come on the Monday Mo and Mel Mondays show, and that was just a hot mess in the sense of it was just a lot to get on air. So I said, you know what? Before I go to bed, I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully, all these kids that normally is on online are sleeping, so I can actually come on and share. So I just wanted to talk. I wanted to kind of talk about just how things are with us, knowing that we only have one more day. We have one more day until we actually um, get into what's say. Hey there, who's saying hello? A Facebook friend says, "Hey, Melissa, say hey to you too." So we have what, one more day until we enter December. I mean, since January to now, I want you to think about what have you accomplished? What have you done? What have you started? What is that one thing that you haven't completed? Oh, Miss Lawton. Well, hey, Miss Lawton. How are you? It's Miss Lawton. Wonderful. So I want you to understand something. You cannot end December without finishing strong. So even though chaos is happening, even though things are happening around you, I want you to understand you cannot enter December, which is in a day from like 2 days, right? So tomorrow's the 30th. You cannot before the 30th completes and it enters December 1st, you better have an idea what you're about to execute. You gotta have an idea because those 31 days in December, whatever you haven't done in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, by December, finish it. And I want you to finish well. I want you to finish strong. Even in the noise that's going on, even with the chaos, you got to learn how to finish well. Sometimes we got to silence the noise. I mean, and it's so crazy, right? I always tell people once you hit it's like that statement when they say, if you hit your big toe out of bed, everything goes down after that, but you can stop it. And I didn't realize that from the phone to Chelsea's teacher, well, from the phone to Chelsea's teacher's email to now going to the school and seeing the teacher and getting her explanation, and then waiting online with Spectrum. Everything was just like going like down, 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 and I could have stopped it, but my mind was just so caught up on the chaos. So you have to challenge your mind to really be still. You got to challenge your mind and say, no, I'm not going to go that route. Sometimes you got to own it in. I was saying to myself, breathe. And my partner, Andre, was laughing at me. He was like, why are you saying breathe? Because I had to. I had to stop myself in the midst of the chaos and say, Melissa, breathe. So in the midst of your chaos, I want you to say, I want you to do, not just say it, just breathe. Because December 1st is going to hit, and then it's going to be January. That's a new year, 2022. What will you do? What would you do? What are you planning to do? I should say. So if you're listening to me live, I want you to share with me what will be your goal to complete and finish well by the end of this year. Like I know for a fact that I have a lot for my health. I need to get my health in order. I need to begin to start, exercising, walking, right? I want to be able to start, getting back into the gym, right? Not the gym per se, but the one in my community, right? But I also want to pace myself on this journey called health. I also have a plan for my business. What needs to move in my Savings Highway Global business? And sometimes we think that because we're not move, God is not moving. We're even in the midst of the chaos, God still moves. Even in the midst of the chaos, God still moves. Are you ready to push through? Are you ready to say, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to get up and it's time for me to move. So I want to encourage someone today. When I think about even today, right, I got to give you a prime example what happened to me at Chick-fil-A. So going to Chick-fil-A, not realizing that I did not have my wallet on me, right? And I was about to turn back. And I said, no, Chelsea's like, Mommy, I need something to eat. And I know I had my Apple Pay. So I said, okay, let me just, go in and just charge it in my wallet. So Chelsea realized that the playground in the back, was open. So she's like, Mommy, can I go play? And I'm like, oh, well, go ahead, Chelsea. And she went back there, and while she was playing, the parent of the child that was inside was sitting there. And Chelsea ran out and said, Mommy, this little girl, she's going to go to her school. And I said, oh, wow. So the parents was like, oh, she goes to that school? And I was like, yes. And I began to talk to them and not realize sometimes you're in a place, right? And you don't know that you're not there for you, you're there for somebody else. I actually was there for not me, but for someone else. I sat there and I began to speak with this couple and talk about the school and give them some tips on how they can get started with the school and just kind of encourage them and talk to them about their oldest daughter. And it was such a needed moment, not for me, but for them. If I had said, you know what, Chelsea, let's go. I don't have my wallet. I'm going home. I'd missed my assignment. Even in the midst of chaos, I could have missed the assignment of speaking to this couple. And they were so polite, they were so nice, and they were so thankful that I actually took the time and sat with them and talked to them and shared with them what they could do to get their children into the school. We exchanged number, we exchanged email, we exchanged stories. And I was able to even share with them that I'm a saving advocate, that my goal is to help them save on their current bills and things that they're actually spending anyway. And that was a moment where I could have just easily missed the assignment of speaking to this couple, but I didn't. In the midst of the chaos of not having the wallet, Chelsea's like, Mommy, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And she wants to play. I'm trying to finish up work in the process. Like, come on, Chelsea. She's like, Mommy, I just want to play. In the midst of the chaos, I was still able to meet a couple who was actually my assignment for the day. Every day that I go out, or every day, even if I'm home, I will always ask God, who, Lord, do you want me to speak to? Who do I need to pray for? Who do I need to touch? Who do I need to reach? Understand something in life is not always about you. It's not always about you. And when you think about it in that way, you will realize that you are on an assignment each and every day to help somebody along the way. So even in the midst of chaos, push. Just like when you're having kids, right? When you're in the delivery room, that's chaotic. I remember when I was having Chelsea, it was like when it was time for me to push, the lady hit this big this buzzer and like people just flew in. And it was a chaotic room, right? But out of that chaos came a beautiful baby girl that was screaming, right? So the same thing what we look at in our life, even though it was such a chaotic day, it was Cyber Monday for some, right? Those who took advantage of it. And it was also a Monday where I had so much going on. Mondays are always busy for me. When I tell you Mondays are busy, Mondays are busy. You know, I have to get prepared for Mo and Mel Mondays. And I start preparing around 6:30. And then after that is an 8 o'clock call. After 8 o'clock is a 9 o'clock call. Right. And in between that, I'm doing homework. And Chelsea homework is not easy, right? But I still was able to center myself. And sometimes we got to do that, y'all. You have to find a way where you can stop. And you sometimes you can feel it. I can feel like the heat rising to my head. And when I feel that, I will tell myself, Melissa, be still. Melissa, be still. And I will calm myself by breathing. So, whatever it takes to help you to be still through the midst of this chaos and still push through, still say, you know what? I got to finish and I will finish strong. I could have said, you know what? I'm not going to do a live today, right? I could have said that. But no, I said, you know what? Even though I set this for 10 o'clock, I was still doing homework. I was still putting Chelsea to bed. And Chelsea would still have to do her 20 minutes of reading. And I'm rushing to get back on here. But again, even in the midst of chaos, I still push. So, what is your chaos? What are you going through that you feel like it's just turning your world upside down? Be still. Be still. And in the midst of this chaos, push. Push. Don't give up. You know, and that's the crazy thing about us as individuals and people. We don't know when we are at the break of really getting that breakthrough. In the midst of us getting the breakthrough, we want to quit. We want to try something else because we're not getting the result that we need, right? That's the time when you can hang in there. And it's so crazy, right? When it comes to just business, let's talk business, right? You have people that will start a business, right? They will start a business and the business goes well in the first 30 days. You know, the 60 days, it's still going well. 90 days, it's a bit, slowing down, right? And then it now evens out and it's like, okay, what's going on? No more people coming in. What's going on? And on the fourth month or the fifth month, you say, you know what? I'm going to try something else. Well, why? Why get to the fourth or fifth month and then you want to try something else? But when you're on a job, you stay there for a year, you stay there for 2 years, you stay there for 5 years, you stay on that job for 10 years, and you still can't say out of that 10, 20 years, you have this amount of lump sum put aside, right? So I tell people in the midst of it all, even if you don't see the growth, what are you learning? What are you learning through the process? And how are you growing through the journey? Your high of you getting to that top position in your company, that top position in your business, that top position at your job, it's coming. It's in the midst of this chaos. Are you ready to push? If you're ready to push, I want you to say push. Okay, if you're listening, you're watching, I want you to say push. Push your way through. Why? Your daughter, your son, your granddaughter, your grandson, your niece, your nephews, you are waiting. So I'm excited because I can come and share on this platform. And if you see the background, WIN, Women Emerge Network. I created this platform for a reason. I'm looking to see how many women, I realized something about us as females. We are good with that talking, right? But when it's time to actually work together, that's where the problem began. Why? Are you intimidated by me? I hope not. We boss and we boss up together. I believe in that. I believe in one hand washes the other. How can we help each other grow? How can we all succeed at the same time? Right? How can we win together? How can we emerge together on a solid platform that we can all say we can create wealth together? You have a talent, you have a gift, something that's in you that has to be emerge and has to come out. Why not do it together? Why can't we find each other in a place where we can say, listen, sis, I got you. Everyone knows Melissa. When Melissa say, I got you, I got you. Melissa always pull up. Why? It's necessary. Because what I do is not just for me. The God in me causes me to help you push. The God in me causes me to help you move. The God in me will allow me to help you push you through your destiny. We need each other. We need each other. And that's why I believe Women Emerge Network is going to come together. We're going to find ladies all over the world that say, you know what? I want to work with Melissa and I want to join the network. I want to figure out what talent that I have that I can bring to this network. What resources can I learn and grow from while I'm a part of this network? So I believe that the right people will come. I believe that in this season of our lives, through the chaos, through the noise, God will allow, I always say, call them forth. Call them forth from the east, west, north, and south of this land. They shall come. So, you ladies that are watching here today, I call you forth. I ask God to awaken the spirit in you to rise up and take your place. Take your place where you can say, you know what? The God in me will cause me to rise and live out the God given purpose in me. I will be able to also build forth the kingdom of God. I believe in that. Call me whatever you want, but what you're going to call me is a woman of faith and a woman of God, because I believe that I'm here on a mission. My first mission is my daughter. My first mission is my child. Even in the midst of this chaos, I got to show her who's God. I got to show her the light of Christ. And I have to allow her to depend not on Melissa, not on mommy, not on daddy, but depend on God. That's my first mission, to be able to train up Chelsea in the way that she should go. So when she gets older, she will not depart from the word of truth. When God take me home from this assignment, she will know who God is. Always remember, your first assignment is your house. That is your first assignment. Whatever else is added to your assignment, then you fulfill that. So when I think about my second assignment is you. My mission is to win and to help ladies around the world. I don't know how yet. Whenever you come to me, that's when God reveal it to me, right? And I believe God that He will use me mightily in whatever way possible to serve on purpose. So in the midst of your chaos, serve on purpose. All right? I'm gonna say it again. In the midst of your chaos, I want you to serve on purpose. I want you to rise up, take your place, know who you are, and know whom's you are. You are chosen for such a time as this. I'm so grateful that not only do I have people in my circle that I look up to, but I have people in my circle that I can learn from. I can lean on to hear the word of truth. I can lean on to hear the right things and not people that stroking my ego at all times. You always want to have somebody that's going to tell you the truth in your circle. And that I'm grateful to God for. So, again, if you're joining me, thank you. Thank you for listening. If you're going to watch the replay, thank you for watching and share it. You never know who you can encourage. Join our Facebook group, Women Emerge Network. Join the movement. Connect back with me. Connect with me so I can show you how you can actually learn and grow with Melissa. Okay, so, and I also want to show you something. I want to show you how you can save and earn. Why pay more when you can pay less? I believe in, listen to me. I always tell people I'm not selling nothing. This time around in this season of my life, I'm not selling you anything. I'm not selling you no lotions, no potions, no shakes, no pills, no hair, no nails, right? No body magic, right? This is the season in my life that I said, God, what can I do to be more of a blessing? Yes, I do want to begin to start talking about my books. I wrote them, right? I want the books to be in the hands of people like yourself. But I also want to teach you about what's going on right now in the economy. We got to wake up. I'm going to come close. You got to wake up. You know, gas price. I went to the gas station. I went to Sam's and dropped $34 on a Toyota Corolla to fill it up. Come on. And Sam's was a discount gas station. Just imagine if I went to the other gas station, right? We have to find means to save. When I think about today, right? Today's Cyber Monday. I didn't even went to the portal. I have a saving portal that alerts me on different items that are on sale. So today it alerted me on an item that was on sale. And this is so crazy. I wanted this item. I didn't even know that it was going to alert me on that because I didn't put it on my list. I wanted a desk where I can sit in my bed and do work, right? But I also needed that desk had to have like a fan underneath it so it don't the computer won't overheat. So that came to my table and I saw it. I was like, oh, so the price was surprising to me. I was like, hmm, is that real? So let me Amazon it. Okay. Let me Amazon this to see if this is really the right price and if it's cheaper on Amazon. So I went ahead and looked it up on Amazon and I said, Amazon showed $49.99 for it, right? I went back to the app and I saw it was $16 for the same exact desk that Amazon is selling for $49.99. Because of my saving portal, I was able to get it for $16. Y'all know, y'all know that's a savings, right? So when I say to people, I'm a saving advocate, I want to be able to advocate on your behalf. What are you saving today? What car insurance are you paying? And is it too expensive? Can we lower that car insurance? Can we lower your rental insurance? Can we lower your home insurance? Can we lower your cell phones? You know, many people have multiple cell phones on their bill from a family plan. Can we lower that? Can we lower your internet? Can we lower your cable? Can we lower your travel the next time you do decide to travel? Can you decide to get a week stay for $300 rather than $1,500? That is what I'm talking about. So when I say learn how to save, learn how to. Why? You're going to spend it anyway. You're going to spend this money anyway. Cyber Monday came. What were y'all? What was Cyber about? Cyber is online. Why would I shop online if it's not going to save me money? I have a portal that alerts me when there's savings. So my Cyber Monday is every day when I have a saving club, like SHG. Okay, so we want to be able to, with Women Emerge Network, we're going to emerge with so many beautiful ladies that will come on this platform. They're going to have their own products, their own services. They're going to have everything that they need to help each other. The goal is to help each other grow. The goal is to impact each other. Together we create wealth. That's what it says. You know, I want to show you, I'm going to show the banner. And I want to do this because I want you to understand Women Emerge Network is for you. We are win. We will emerge and we'll do it together. Yes, let's emerge together. So today I was just talking about them in the midst of the chaos of what happened with me today. I did not stop. It's now 10:53 and I'm still pushing. I still have to do some emails, to send out some emails to some people. I still have to do my own time with God. I normally spend some time in prayer and just dedicate some time to just, hear God's voice, right? So I wanted to say that to you as well. Find that time. Commit. Commit some time for God. Commit some time for you. Silence the voice, silence the chaos, silence all that's around you that is causing your heart to palpitate, right? Or your head to hurt. Silence that. Be still and know that there is a God and He is hearing you, He's answering you. You just haven't heard Him because you're not still, right? So even in the midst of chaos, I want you to push. I want you to push forth. I want you to stand on truth. I want you to build a foundation that will give you legacy, give you a longevity of times. Like for us, it's not about us no more. I mean, we have run the race, right? It's about what we're going to leave for the generations to come. So thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to watch me on today. May you be blessed and may you be highly favored. God bless you all.